Alhamdulillah. Viva Rico! Viva España! Viva Jesús! Viva España! Adiós Morocco!
Good pueblo. Perdón, te lo voy a decir.
Total madness, absolute lack of control in Ceuta. It is outrageous what is happening. Thousands of Moroccans are crossing into the city. They are jumping into the water and going around the breakwater. Nothing can be done. The Spanish government says Morocco is cooperating, but the images being shown prove otherwise. It is no longer just the people in the water who have rounded the breakwater, but those who are arriving, those on their way. They are coming via the breakwater and not through the border crossing. It is important to say this, because some think these people are crossing through the territorial checkpoint. Isn't that right? They are rounding the breakwater and then entering directly into Ceuta on foot. All of them, more and more every time, more every time. Ceuta is blocked, it can't take any more, but it seems nothing can be done. Hundreds and hundreds of Moroccans are coming and everything seems to remain the same. The breakwater is full of people. The civil guard is trying to pull people from the water, but in the background more and more people can be seen. What Ceuta is suffering at this moment is unbearable. It is as if
B-24, welcome. A major state of alert at this moment. An influx of dozens, no thousands of young people. Different age groups, women and men, young men and women. Entering the border crossing of Bab Septa. Observe what is happening now at the border crossing Fnedek. Hundreds, or rather thousands of young people are all heading toward the border crossing as you are following with us. Look at the number of youth here in Fnedek. Look at what is happening. A huge number of youth. Everyone is rushing to the beach to enter by swimming into the city. I am describing the scene to you, followers here. Look at the footage. Look at what is happening. Look at the thousands of youth. Of course, a massive security alert at these moments here in Fnedek.
That clipping that I just shared with you happened yesterday, and it's still continuing right now in Spain. I had mentioned a while back that we would see several influxes of migration crossing into other countries. I never did mention Spain, however. I talked about Spain, but I don't think we talked about migration. But either way, it's happening. It's happening, and I was primarily looking into France and the English Channel, parts of Ireland, and this thing that we're seeing is an eye-opener of what's to come, I believe. And it's not to fear bait, it is to warn, and many people are already prepared. It's slowly happening anyways. But at one time, at one given time, is what I was talking about, that we would see it, we'd hear about it. And one of my YouTubers, my loyal subscribers, told me what was happening. Otherwise, I would have never known about it. Honestly, I'm being honest. And so I'm sharing it. We need to prepare for these things. And even the United States, even though Trump has got it, quote, under control, it can happen anywhere. And what is really sad about this is that some people really mean to do better for themselves when they come. They really want to do well. They want to take care of their families. And I understand that. I do, personally. Everybody has their own opinion, but that's mine. I get that. But it's the criminals you have to worry about. And so it's kind of hard to weed and decipher in between. And not to mention, if a country is already going through a crisis on an economic level or housing, like I'm hearing the UK, a lot of places, even here in the United States, is bad. Okay? It's not all sugar and oats, trust me. These things become a burden, and it makes it hard on the citizens who live or, born here in these countries. And I'm just looking at the Six of Swords behind me right there. You see the boat? Looking for calmer ground and not looking back. That's what these people are doing. But I have to tell you, when observing the videos, what I'm seeing is young men. I'm seeing young men. This is what we saw here in the United States at the Texas border when Biden was in office. All of these young men, but they were coming from all over. Like, there were just like hardly any children or women. It was younger men. Now, and there are some kids that I did witness in this video, but pay attention to what you're seeing. Again, I think it's symbolic. I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying that I would suspect that this is going to happen in one of the European countries that I have predicted at some point, sooner or later. And it's going to be a huge influx of what you're seeing right now. This is telling and an eye-opener, because this is what I was seeing happening in France. I don't know why I'm getting Normandy, but anyways, I'm France, okay? That's interesting. I don't know. Could happen in the UK. Also, I was getting something with Ireland, and I was getting water related. I'm at a loss of words. We have to pray for the situation, I guess, is what I would say. It's alarming. I'm shocked. I shouldn't be, but I actually am right now. I can't wrap my head around what I'm seeing. And to know that it's going to continue, and I would suspect the UK, France, the Baltic states, Ireland, just in that region is going to have this experience. All right.